Welcome back to the channel. My mate, I've just come to buy a driver's door for my van because I'm hoping to get it all painted this weekend. And I'm at SRS Accord. Found them on eBay. It's on the same site as Dark Side, so that'd be good. So hopefully they had some good parts. And I thought, right, I'll get the door because my driver door's knackered. And I thought I'd just slide in with my dent and stuff and that, wasn't it? The side of it. Nah, massive. I've had to fully restructure the back. So yeah, that just adds to the list of things to do now, doesn't it? Alright, so that's the door collected. And yeah, they're on the same compound unit, industrial estate, whatever, as Dark Side. There's a Dark Side, then that's the paint, so that's the body shop. Around here, got some nice caddies. Is for a minute. There's Dark Side. Got some proper whips them, aren't they? Aye. And I'm going to be coming back and doing a dent for them on one of the vans. Not Dark Side, that SRS. So yeah, that should be good. Coming to get the paint. We're at Car Body Supplies in Rochdale, local to me. So I'll get them to chip it so we get the paint bang on. Ooh, yeah. Right, that's everything collected from the paint shop. They got primer, paint, like a base coat for underneath, got all sorts, plastic primer, you name it, we've got it. Good there. They obviously I'm a novice, so give me all the advice, everything that I need, so should be sweet. Alright, so yeah, if you need anything paint wise, Car Body Supplies Rochdale, go hit them up. Alright, I'm set up, the day's here. I've had, tell you what, someone don't want me to paint this van. I've got everything. I bought the paint, I bought a compressor, guns, everything I need. Start setting up today. The airline doesn't match the compressor, so I've been everywhere, even been to work, see if they had a bit. Nowhere. Finally, Toolstation had one. I've got that sorted. So my plan is now, I'm going to prep the wings that are damaged. There, I'm going to take all the plastic trims off, door handles, everything, get them prepped. These plastic trims here, get them prepped for paint. I'm going to take the wings and bumper off, I'm going to paint them off, I'm going to paint the bonnet while it's on. I think that'll be easier because the bonnet's massive and on my own. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Let's get into it. Alright, so we're sanding it down using an 80 grit, so it's pretty harsh. I think if I get a car with more rust on it, I'm just going to replace the panel. If it's a wing or something, because it's an absolute graft. This is what took most of the time. Although it doesn't look like it on camera, why is it gone so yellow? That is that section, rust free. So I'm going to remove the wing now, get it on the bench, and check behind. Make sure we're getting the rust from behind as well, and then I'll put a piece of aluminium mesh behind it, fiberglass, then body filler, then prime. Let's go. So that bit of rust there now, so that's on the inside. So bite. Could be all the way through, to be fair, even though it's going to be thin as fuck either way. So I managed to get the rust from the back with my Dremel. Now I've put first layer of fiberglass on. Right, that is the first layer of fiberglass. And that, let me tell you, them fucking wings are a cunt to get off. That took me a while. It's actually drained the life out of me. Get into them bolts at the top of there. Physically drain the life out of me, but that's the first bit of, so I've fiberglassed, it's not recording, but I've fiberglassed the aluminium mesh underneath. Yeah, I meant to tape it, but I didn't know any tape, so fiberglassed it. Now I've gone over the first layer of fiberglass. I pile it on and then smooth it out. Don't know if that's really meant to do, but that's what I do. So I'll let that go off. It's I've still got one of my sheets, so once that's gone off on there, would have gone off on the panel, and we'll sand that back, and then we'll put a layer of filler over it, sand the feather it out with the rest of the wing, and then that's ready for prime. While I'm doing that, I'm going to strip the plastic bits off the side of the van, which I was meant to do first, but then started having meltdowns and stuff. I'm sanding the fiberglass down using an 80s again, and I'll smooth it off with a 120 and work my way up. Slap the body filler on once it's sanded down to fill in any little holes. Alright, that's one layer of body filler on now. So once that's hardened, sand it back with 120, feather it out, that's ready to prime. So what I'm going to do, while we're waiting for that, is get the plastic stuff. So all the handles, just going to scotch them off so they're clean. In fact, tell you what, I'll remove all that glue first, do that off camera, you don't need to see that. Right, that's fiberglass filled, sanded back, feathered out, scotched. It's ready to be primed. I'm only going to prime this area, then I've got a base coat white for underneath. Yeah. Let's get on. Right, there's scotch. Just going to lay in with this plastic primer, and I'll do the other two. That's them trims all plastic primed. That's ready to be primed. I've never used plastic primer before. I'm guessing it's just a base layer for when you put the normal primer on. But I'm going to do the door handles off camera, then we need to do the other wing and then strip the bumper. And it is now 20 past 2. It's been a long day and we've not even got any paint on. Right, we're having there's shit everywhere. We've got one wing prepped, ready for primer. That one. All the plastic bits now, trims, bar, the sliding door handle, because I've got that much shit in the van, I can't get in to get it off. So that one will be done at a later date. But I'm thinking this time round, take the wing off fully before I start sanding it. I did a bit on and a bit off before. I think that's going to be quicker. So that's off now. I'm going to have a tidy up so we've got some space. Get that wing off. Bumper off as well because I need to strip that down. Fucking hell, I'm running out of space. Right, everything is prepped. I now look homeless. Fuck you stare at me, Jesus Christ. Because my hands are filthy, I can't touch myself to sort me out. So yeah, it's being primed, the door, I'm not going to prime. I'm going to do that on tomorrow. So I'm going to prime these wings now. And these, for the trims for the bumper. That needs smoothing off. And then we'll prime the rest tomorrow. Let's get into it. Alright, that's the first coat of primer on everything. The bottom of the wing, so that one needs sanding out tomorrow. Don't look too bad. This one still looks a bit shit. It's weird, it had a big gouge, didn't it? And my filling on the Dremel Max ain't the best. Don't know why the compressor started whistling like fuck. It's whistling from here. Like it's too hot or something. It's not that much work, has it? So yeah, they're bumper things, they've got primer on them, but we only need another few layers because you've got to prime them until you can smooth it off and you can still see the texture on it. So we're going to need a good few layers of primer. But it's time for me to pack up for today and yeah, back at it tomorrow. We're starting day 2 now. It's looking hopeful. 9 o'clock now. I'm going to start rubbing down. Rubbing down that door. I need to strip all the plastic moulding off, clean all the glue, obviously strip off, mask where I can. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to key everything in for the undercoat, like under the bonnet, behind the wings, and hopefully the compressor doesn't start screaming like it was doing yesterday. Thinking maybe the primer was a bit thick going through the gun, so it was struggling to build up the pressure. Maybe. We'll find out when we use the undercoat, that's a lot thinner and lighter. Yeah, that's it. Scotch everything, paint, let's do it. Right, I got too excited and just cracked on, but inside the bonnet is had an undercoat, and inside the wings I just stood there realising, waiting for it to dry. I thought, fuck, didn't record any of it. But I will do, I've got to do, I'm going to use the base coat white to get rid of the blue on like the bonnet and the wings and the bumper. So the plan is now, once it's dry, close the bonnet, just put the wings on a couple of bolts, and then give them, use the white as like a primer, just take away the dark so we don't have to use as much as the Caddy candy white we've got. So yeah, that'll be the plan, so I'll make sure you stick around for that. Compressor, seem to have figured it out. If we keep it low, then it's not too bad and we still get a half decent job, so yeah, let's crack on. Right, that's one wing and bonnet in base coat, or first layer of base coat. Anyway, still got that wing to do. May notice I did forget again to press record. I did that wing, but saw the bonnet, so he was there for part of it. So I'll get base coat on the wing as well. I just need to let the compressor cool down before it starts whistling at me again. But it's been alright so far this month. Once the base coat's dried, I'll key it off again so it's smooth. I don't know, I've still got the bumper to do, so depending on how much base coat I've got left, I might give it another layer, because there is still patches where you can see the blue just shining through. Obviously it's raining. Hamza's going to come as well, and out again, like he does usually, steal the glory. Still watching at this point, hit like, subscribe. We're just about to put the main colour on now, Caddy Candy White. Does come out a little bit off-white on camera, but it does blend in with the rest of the van. Got Hamza hiding behind the gazebo, keeping the gazebo from blowing onto the paint. Now I should have a respirator on, but with the ventilation we had, it weren't an issue, so I didn't bother. I find it worse with one of them. Alright, that's first coat done. Hamza, you painted it really.
I did. My eyes closed.
On camera it looks back, you know what, I see people painting stuff on YouTube all the time, like, yeah, it's mint.
Yeah, it comes.
Yeah, it does look mint, doesn't it? Taking bookings. Right, we're on to the second layer now, try and build it up. For some reason on this layer it started to go a little bit stripy here. Don't know what happened, so I had to spend a bit of time trying to get rid of it. It was, don't know if the gun was blocked, so it's coming out with a more of a concentrated stream on the bonnet, but caused me a nightmare, it did. Oh, why's it done that? Onto the door, we had to get Hamza tied behind it. Did give him a respirator because he was going to be directly behind it, but he chose not to wear it, just tied behind the plastic sheet. Now getting on to the good stuff, putting that lacquer on, getting it shiny. Going for that glass, as they say. Won't look like glass, but you know. Well, when it first went on it did look like glass, to be fair. But as it's settled over the past couple of days, it hasn't. Hamza got excited. I think he really enjoyed the breather wife made for him. And a fucking fly decided to land right in the fucking lacquer. It was only the first layer as well, so I didn't want to leave it in there. Oh fuck, I didn't see that. I think there we go. Right, we're lacquered. Now it looked decent while I was doing it. But it's going to need a good flat and polish, and we've got some embarrassing runs. They're going to need flatted out, if they will flat out, and on this wing. So yeah, slightly embarrassing. It went alright, and then yeah, it didn't. It got a bit dark around there, because I did the door over that side and that wing where it is quite dark, and that's where we've got the run. So that's my excuse. So yeah, wait for that to dry, and we can build it back up. And yeah, boy. Alright, well, time has beat me again. Still got all the grills to paint, fucking trims to put back on, everything. But that's where we're up to now. There we go. Obviously it needs cleaning, polishing. We have got runs on that side. But we're making progress. Not finished, but we are better. It is painted, mirrors are on, partially of the grills, they're gloss black, still got the middle one to do. Still needs flattening and polishing. A lot of overspray. Still got the side mouldings to do, a few other bits. But yeah, that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've not. Absolutely roasting, even though it was raining. But yeah, we're slowly getting there. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, keep on living the dream.